So you're naming a new brand, and guess what? You're stuck. Yeah, it's no surprise because let's face it, naming is pretty tough. After all, a name has to last a lifetime, whereas redesign is just looking at touching up the look and feel of a brand. A name is here to stay. A good name has character, stopping power, and links to your business idea, either through its meaning or storytelling. The process of naming needs to be a process of discovery, with a clearly defined beginning, middle, and end to a well-defined narrative. So this week, I want to share with you my approach to naming a brand. Whether that's your new business, a product you're marketing, or even that new child, these tips will hopefully give you what you need to create a structure around a memorable name. Welcome to the channel. This is the Tomasco Project, where you will learn how to build your brand and grow your influence. If you're new here, I'm Tom, and I'm a marketer with naming experience from hotels, restaurants, cars, and even babies. Naming seems so simple, yet it's part art, part science. Every business benefits from a good name. So here are some key principles to follow when naming your next brand. The first point to focus on is filling your name with meaning. Today, there's over 56 million registered names globally. So if you're to have any chance of standing out in the crowd, you really need a name that has a story with great significance. Some brand origins are more obvious than others, and it's possible that you're a new brand and you don't have a clear narrative to fall back on. So you really need to be able to answer these two key questions. Do you have a clear understanding of what you really do, and do you understand who you're talking to? So being able to answer these two fundamentals is the first step in unlocking that brand name. But don't forget, your story is built up over time. It's going to evolve, it's going to add layers. So don't be too narrow in your name selection, otherwise you're going to stunt any future growth. Now, point number two is too much is never enough. And with so many registered names out there, the likelihood is the first 100 that you come up with, your competitor did too. From the start, remove limits, explore everything, and restrain nothing. You need to be open to all possibilities because many different types of name can be successful. You never know what stimulus might spark a great idea because the answer can appear from anywhere. So if you really want to stand out from the crowd, you need to sound different. And if you're really looking to sound different, you need to explore 3 different approaches when it comes to naming structure. Number 1, descriptive. Now, descriptive names are immediately obvious as they answer exactly what you do. Whole Foods, The Body Shop, and Pizza Hut all describe the business in their name. The upside of this is it describes a particular feature or benefit, and especially if focused on a point of difference, can set the product apart from competitors. Number 2, suggestive. Now, suggestive names tell the consumer a little bit more about your product or service in a creative manner, so they're not completely obvious. In my opinion, suggestive names can be the most creative and rewarding structure to follow. Netflix, The North Face, and Twitter are great examples and multi-dimensional, and they pack an emotive punch. Number 3, abstract. Now, abstract names, you can use metaphors, elements from your provenance, or invented words that aren't obviously linked to your product. Now, think of Spotify, Skype, or Kodak as examples. They're sometimes constructed by truncating 2 or more words together in a unique way, but they often require more communication around them for people to understand what you really offer. Now, when you're creating abstract names, you've got to keep in mind the phonetic structure of the word you're trying to create. Ask yourself, how many syllables does it have, and is it easy to say? Think about your use of hard and sharp characters. Characters such as P, T, and K, they're obstruent consonants, so they stop your airflow. Sonorant consonants like L, M, and N, they're softer and they allow more air to flow, so they could be more appropriate to use. Now, you may need to go through several rounds of ideation before you get that name you're looking for. So to keep you focused, I suggest these tools to keep that creative process on track. OneLook.com is an ugly ass looking site, but with 10 million words and phrases, it really packs a punch under the hood. It pulls its knowledge from 1,000 dictionaries and glossaries and covers general definitions as well as slang, medical terms, and technology. It also offers powerful search tools to find related words, phrases, and can fill in blanks. RhymeZone.com is an effective rhyming dictionary and categorizes results by the number of syllables and also includes near rhymes, so perhaps it's better than a thesaurus for naming purposes. Lingui is an app but also a web page offering high quality translation dictionary
with over 1 million translations and 20 languages. See meanings, contextual translations, and other pages around the web so you can create a feel of how the word is used. Tools like the WIPO website offer global brand databases for you to screen ideas based on quick searches on registered identities. Just type in the name of your choice and see what results of registered names already exist in the database. For cultural vetting, websites like Urban Dictionary and Word Safety are useful tools to screen candidates. The Urban Dictionary is the people's dictionary and useful to check if your selected name isn't offensive or has an obscure meaning.
So lastly, it's important to remember, give it time to grow. People need time for rich associations to develop, and rushing into decisions that are not backed by data or strategic direction can be really harming. But you need to know one thing. Name is just the start. If you don't back things up with an amazing customer experience, then the name can be meaningless. So commit yourself to the name, focus on filling it with meaning and living it to the fullest. So leave a comment below if you found this video helpful, and for more content like this, consider hitting that subscribe button, turning on notifications, as I'm creating content around brand building and creativity every week. Until next time, peace.